up, Bedford?
What's up, Bedford?
What's up, Bedford?
What's up, Bedford?
What's up, Bedford? What's up, Bedford?
What's up, Bedford?
What's up, Bedford?
Hello, I'm Andrew, and I'm here doing your daily announcements. Let's start off. Anyone who is interested in joining the newly formed Bedford dance team should attend a meeting on Tuesday, November 15th, right after school in the cafeteria. Environmental Science Club. The second meeting for the Environmental Science Club will be today after school in room 828. In the meeting, we will be learning about seeds from native plants that grow in this area. We will learn about collecting them, and we will be preparing them to be planted later in the year. If everything goes right and the seeds germinate and grow, you will be able to take home seedlings in the springs to plant at home. This is open to any high school or junior high school student that is interested, and you do not have to attend the first meeting to attend the second meeting. Creative Writing Club. Are you creative? Love to write? Join the Just Write Creative Writing Club. The club is open to students in grades 9 through 12. We'll meet on Thursdays from 2:30 to 3:30 in E34. In February, students will compete in an interscholastic writing competition with other schools from Michigan and Ohio. If you're unable to attend the meeting, you may participate virtually. The prompts will be posted on the Schoology page. See or email Mrs. Hartz in E34 to sign up, or come to our meeting this Thursday. Testing out. Bedford High School Winter 22 testing out. Bedford High School students that are interested in winter test out can pick up the contracts and applications in the counseling office. The deadline to return the test out contract/application is November 11th, so today, to the counseling office. It's due by 3 in the counseling office. No applications will be accepted after the deadline. Holiday t-shirts. Sophomore class will be selling holiday t-shirts for $15 during all lunches through today. Come and check them out. I Matter. There will be an I Matter group meeting on Wednesday, November 16th after school in F2 with Mrs. Maynard. Anyone interested in joining is welcome to attend. The I Matter group works to promote mental health awareness and to increase student connectedness to BHS. Hope to see you there. Boys Golf. Anyone interested in becoming and trying out for the boys golf team in the spring, there will be an informational meeting this Thursday, November 10th, so yesterday. Okay, cool. If you're unable to attend, contact Mr. Reed after Thursday to get the information. Student staff basketball game. Tickets will be on sale all lunches for the student staff basketball game on Monday, November 14th through Tuesday, November 22nd. Game will take place during 7th hour on Tuesday, November 22nd. Attention seniors, if you're interested in playing in the student staff in the volleyball game in December, please fill out the form in the Bedford website. Senior panoramic photo. Senior panoramic photo will be Wednesday, November 16th. You'll be called down to the old gym as a class. More information will follow. Toy drive. BHS Student Council is hosting a toy drive for Mercy House's Christmas room through December 2nd. Toys will be collected in the media center. Tutors needed. Anyone interested in becoming a tutor after school, please contact Mrs. Tennant in the media center and Mr. Garman in the athletic office. Driver's ed. Michigan's driver education curriculum is split into 2 segments and is required for all teen drivers under age 18. Please see the Bedford website for more information. All right, that does it for your daily announcements. Hope you enjoyed. Hello everyone, welcome to your weather. Today is going to be a high of 63, a low of 33. It's going to be cloudy. Tomorrow, it's going to be a high of 42 and a low of 28 with PM showers. Sunday, it's going to be a high of 41, a low of 23, partly cloudy. And Monday, it's going to be a high of 42 and a low of 29. It's going to be partly cloudy again. All right, Bedford, that was your weather. Goodbye.
Hello, students of Bedford High. Today is November 11th. More importantly, it is Veterans Day. We take this day to show respect to our veterans. Today we will honor their bravery and contributions to our country. Now, we have a couple of videos we would like to show of some of the veterans that live in our community. Veterans, thank you for your service.
All right, my name is Aaron Ortiz and we are here with Mr. Nocella. So Mr. Nocella, when did you serve and for what branch of military?
I was in the Army National Guard from 1990 to 1996.
Okay. What factors influenced your choice of joining the military?
Well, something I'd always wanted to do, and it's kind of something that my family did. Both my brothers were in the Army and the Army National Guard, and my father-in-law, and it was a family tradition kind of thing.
Okay. And then what were some of the responsibilities in your role?
I was in charge of phones, really. I answered phones, kind of an operator, and would run different messages. I worked for the Command Sergeant Major of my unit when I was in the National Guard.
All right, and then what does Veterans Day mean to you?
It's just an important day. For everyone that served, that has served, that is still serving, people that have passed in the war, I think just come back. It just means, to remember everyone for what they've done and all the serving that they've done for this country.
All right, thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Hello, I'm Donovan Orr, and I'm here with Mr. Avalos, our assistant principal here at Bedford High School. And for Veterans Day, I want to ask him a few questions. So, Mr. Avalos, what branch of the military and what years did you serve?
Well, I served in the Army, and I served from basically 1990 until 1999, and then from 2002 to 2005.
Okay, and what was your biggest influence of joining the U.S. military?
Well, I grew up in the military. My dad was Army, my stepdad was Marine, and I'd had plenty of lineage that was in the military before that.
Okay, and what was one of your big responsibilities in the role you did in the military?
Well, I had different roles, but the last role I had, I was a combat commander in Iraq, so I was responsible for all my soldiers and their families.
Okay, how do you stay in touch with former members of the military?
In the last couple of years, I stay in touch with about 4 or 5 select personnel that I served with.
Awesome.
And we get together usually 3 times a year at the least.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And what does Veterans Day mean to you?
To me, Veterans Day means a celebration of the active Americans willing to be a part of something bigger than themselves, and not just help out their community and their country, but also help out the world.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Avalos, for your service. We really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
That's it.
Hello, I am Maida Ortiz, and we are here with Mr. Shire. So, when did you serve, and what branch of military were you in?
I was in the United States Army from 1985 to 1988.
All right, and then why did you choose that branch you enlisted in?
I wanted to travel, and my father was in the military, so I had some, hearing his stories and the sense of adventure and to serve my country and do other things certainly, sounded appealing at 18 years old, and I joined, and it was one of the better decisions of my life.
All right. What was the most enjoyable part of your time in the service?
Certainly be able to travel, but to work as a team and to reach the goals and to serve my country and being part of our mission, whatever it was at the time, and just serving my country and being patriotic.
And then after serving, what was your experience like transitioning back to civilian life?
I also had the Army GI Bill, so after serving, I was planning on going to college, which I did, and certainly the money from that allowed that to happen. Certainly the discipline, the structure, and the duty, and the accountability that you learn in the military certainly allowed me to have success in college and in life, and I still lean on those lessons that I learned from my time, serving to this day.
All right. And then last question, what does Veterans Day mean to you?
It's certainly a time to reflect and to certainly honor those who serve, especially during war, the sacrifices that they put forth to risk everything for the values of our country and their family, and to protect others with the role of serving our country and others. So I think it's a day to just recognize their accomplishments and their service, and to appreciate what they do.
All right, thank you for your service. Also.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hello, I'm Donovan Orr, and I'm here with Mr. Phillips, who's an English teacher here at Bedford High School. So, Mr. Phillips, what is a factor that influenced you into joining the U.S. military?
I was in college at the time. I was looking for money to help me get through college, and I was always a kid that was interested in the military. So that's how I joined the Michigan Army National Guard.
Okay, and what is the most enjoyable part of your time in service?
Probably just the camaraderie, hanging out with the guys, learning the various skills that we were trained to do, that was probably the best part of it.
Okay, and how did you decide what career you wanted to pursue after military?
How did I, after the military? Basically, well, it's funny because in the military, I was, as a sergeant, I was able to train soldiers in various things, and they kept, as soldiers would come up and say, well, you know what, you did a really nice job teaching me that. So it kind of made me start thinking that I might be a teacher.
Okay, and what would you say to a student who is considering joining the military?
I'd be very encouraging. I have two of my 3 kids are in the military right now. One is in the Army, one is a Navy nurse. I think it's an absolute fantastic opportunity for any young person.
Okay, and what does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day simply means to take a moment to stop and reflect and think about all the sacrifices that have been made for people. I know, again, like I said, I've got 2 kids in the military. It's kind of a tough time. We're coming up on Thanksgiving, and neither one of them are going to be around for the holidays. So, you know, there's a lot of sacrifice that's involved.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your service, Mr. Phillips.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mayor Ortiz, and we are here with Mr. West, who is a science teacher here at Bedford. So, when did you serve, and for what branch of military did you serve in?
I was in the Army from 1998 to 2005.
Okay, and then what were some of your expectations before joining? How did they match your actual experience?
So that's a tough question, you know. For expectations, you know, you read books, you see movies, but they don't show you everything, right? They're dramatizations. I'd say the reality is a lot more boring. You sat around and did nothing for a lot of time.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
What was the most enjoyable part of your time in the service?
I would say the people that I met. You know, there were lots of different people from all over the country and actually all over the world that I got to interact with. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. How did you decide what career to pursue after service?
Actually, I had an opportunity when I was about to get out of the Army. We call that ETSing, to coach a high school soccer team, and that was on our base. So I did that for a couple months, and I was like, enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, liked working with students. So then I just started to go into education. Yeah.
All right. And then last question. What would you say to a student who may be considering military service?
You asked me the hardest one. First off, probably join the Air Force, because they treat you like a person there. Secondly, you know, do your research. Talk to a lot of different people. You know, if you just talk to a recruiter, they're going to tell you one thing, and somebody else who's been in might tell you something totally different. So ask around, get a lot of different perspectives. I mean, the military is great for some people. I know people that are still in that have done it 20 plus years and love it. So it's a good option for some people, but just know what you're getting into.
All right, thank you, and thank you for your service.
Of course.